to Hancock-Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking.
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Peterson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Graham. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. Got a man. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the move, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish...
Picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. That's caught. It's Wade. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of
turning it on. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Peterson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Grab near the marker, it's Graham. They'll move the chains, good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Jaguars are flying down the field. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Release to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. It's complete. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Owls! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He'll keep it himself. Looking for more. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And you see the option being such a...
And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. The give from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kelly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 26-yard line, and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Looking down the middle. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Jaguars will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Now the play fake. Gonna try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll ride his man on the option. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught in the backfield, it's Stennis. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling.
Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Got a man. It's Graham. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The Jaguars come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He stopped short of the 20th and 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The give to the tailback. And with the heat he's been under, you wouldn't be surprised if he's seeing ghost every time he drops back. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Daly. And his first throw here is incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Another incompletion on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Kennesaw State right back to work. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with third and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. To throw, it's Daly. Into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Chop. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars really need to keep this drive. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. From the 49, they're going to spin that wheel of fortune and try it on 4th and long. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Graham. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, and fight to the end.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Reload.
Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.